Show to the bizzle, S to the BA for shizzle my nizzle and get dribbled by Javante. Abdul had the braids on the turban and they had grease on them. Plus if they were short then he could have worked with them. Bob and weed, boy Roach wasn't hurting them. Bro was a hustler, outworking them. Show to the bizzle, S to the BA for Sheezy and easy referee went Stevie. Bro start to count then no, went Stevie. 4 put the towel on bro, still Stevie. Roach said they robbed me, the draw overturned to win. But somehow Tank beat those charges like Rocky. Show to the bizzle, S to the BA. Not guilty, they cannot appeal, he's not real to me. This my championship, a knockdown. Show the proof, son of a bitch. For shizzle my nizzle and get dribbled by Javante. Roach can jab him, keep your damn hands up. Not guilty, hair was too greasy. Roach can jab him, keep your damn hands up. Show is back, boxing, told through rap. Y'all acting like I told you cap, like y'all exposed show. No, Roach did that, so hopefully you don't have to go through that. But this isn't cap, Roach ain't that. When they run it back and Tank don't run to corner, back in the lab, hungry like a hippo. Starting out simple, back surrounded by his people. Me with the new post, after being exposed and Roach going off. All because they fought to a draw. So you know I've seen it all before. I've seen Haney deflate just for Osterine's sake. Cause Ryan he failed, then I got the hate. Now we need a rematch, Lamont, Roach and Tank. Show to the bizzle, S to the BA. Rematch Roach KO'd in 2 by Javante.
It's a joke, man. Loosen up and enjoy it.
Up off that? Yeah, yeah, yes, up off. Hey! Hey! Y'all know what day it is. Y'all know what day it is, huh? Yeah. Yeah. It's Taco Tuesday. Bye. What's up, my people? This is ShowBizz Adult. All right, man, look at what we have here. Let me see. Tattoo Man Drakes. He said, the boxing revolution. Love you, boy. What's going on with you? Let me see. L. Hall said, put the lawsuit on. Come on. What's going on with you? Whoops. All right, man. Look, first I want to say this. Everybody, welcome to the Taco Tuesday. Wait, hold on. Let me see. Put the grease on. If you haven't done it, please close out the chat, hit the like, give it up for the Varnell Hill of boxing. Wait, what the hell? Where is the Varnell Hill of boxing? This is Varnell Hill boxing.
Bring on this with a laugh and do the cabbage patch. Kiss a pretty lady and then sign some autographs. The Varnell man can shaboing boing.
Hit the Tyson Bell. Let me see. Michael Smith says, so he raps now. Okay. Dude just say he's a moron. He says so he raps now. Oh, my man's a moron. Let me see. Member for 17 months. Bye. Let me see. What's up, ShowBizz? Love you, boy. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a second. What the hell's going on? We haven't given it up to the lady. You should let me in. You deserve. No, you deserve baby. Hit the Tyson Bell. That brother hit that hole. Didn't he? Hold on. What? Look at Mario. Mario hit that hole at the end. You should let me in. You deserve. No, you deserve baby.
called hitting that hoe. I need some shades, and I need to go ahead and hit that. Let me see what you got. What's good, ShowBizz? I was just watching your clip on how Bud can win the fight with Canelo. Oh, the jab to the body. Yeah. Oh, why were people acting like you can't have multiple dates with your brother? We'll talk about that too. People are they're pretty dumb. Philo, what's going on? Tim Butler, what's going on? Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a second.
Yeah, put it simply in here. I like surprises. I came here for prizes. Big booty and thighs is promising my guys is how I could get inside this. Stupid, I realize this, but there's so much I wanna know about you, but I don't really wanna know. That's what they say. You make it too hard for a nigga. I got you, but I got the time. Let's make it work.
Shit, hit the diaper bell. Why can't I have multiple takes? Yeah, people are stupid. I think a lot of people are stupid, especially when it comes to boxing. It's like they lose common sense because they're very into certain guys. But the thing is, you can have a keys to victory. So you could be like, I think Canelo wins. Why? Because this. Well, do you see how Terrence Crawford can win? Yeah. Terrence Crawford can implement this and this and this. Oh, do you think what happened? No, I'm not sure if he'll do it effectively enough against somebody like Canelo, though. I think I still got Canelo. But it's not impossible for Terrence Crawford to win. What are the possibilities? I mean, people are they can't do that. They just like, what it is people want you unbiased, but if they hear unbiased, they can't do it. So really, they actually want fanboyism. So that's why I say, don't come to the war room. Don't go. Know what you want. Don't try to convert the war room to being betas, right? We're the war room. We're alphas. Go where everybody else do the fanboying. Go over there. Don't come over here. Let me see. I produce Biggs versus Biggs boxing podcast. Our studio is in Times Square. Right, the fight is going to be. Yep. You going to be in New York City? Yes, I am. We could link up. Okay, brother, going live. Okay, love you, boy. We'll see. I'll probably going live my damn self. All right, and that's the black August. Actually, it's one sugar. I'm on a diet. People don't understand that, biz. No, Tim Butler. But they can't understand it. But like I said, when it comes to when you're in love with a person, your brain doesn't work. It's called stupid in love, and that's how fanboys are for their fighters. They're in love, so they can't do the regular shit. With case in point. That's why I showed that Arsenio Hall clip at the end of that video, the intro. I can make fun about Devin Haney all day, and they like, boy, ShowBizz always keeping it real. I can make fun about of Canelo, right? I could do, it's a duckaroni, and everybody had a ball, right? I say that the rap I have with Tank is actually a pro Tank rap, but they couldn't even get that far. I just told the truth about what happened. Steve Willis went Stevie. Bro took a knee. Grease in the eye. I broke down everything that Lamont Roach talked shit about me. I broke down everything, and then I gave my take at the end. They were too moist to get to the take at the end and was crying real tears when it came to the guy they're in love with. You get what I'm saying? That's just the nature of the beast. And only men are like that. No women are like that. No women. And that drives me nuts. Right? Like a woman, they laugh, have a good. Sexy Kendra's a huge Tank Davis fan. She laughs, has a good time, and all that shit. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Okay. Wait a minute. Are we done with our oh no, wait, hold on. Are we in the building? Man, hold on. We forgot to say where we are. Are we or are we not in the damn building? That's sad too. It is. There you go, Uncle Herschel. The hell, I don't know how we outside.
It can happen when you're outside. You can lose a fight, see a chick, have a con with that vibe. Ride a bike, see a nigga, and ask him if he's alright.
Okay, so what's going on this show? We're talking about Terrence Bud Crawford. Terrence, you guys sent me this a couple days ago. I didn't really look at it. I was just busy playing to be real, I was playing video games. I haven't done a video in a couple days. I was playing video games. But yeah, you guys sent me this, and you guys had a few things you guys were complaining about. I watched it, and I had zero complaints. I watched the whole, and we'll talk about his interview. I had zero complaints. We're going to go around the ring. Of course, we're going to do the knockouts. All right. And at the very end, I'm going to make time for it. We're going to do a watch along. We're going to watch something called Auntie Mabel. It's a short horror film, right? It's a horror film short. Somebody wanted to see my reaction. I said, okay, we're going to do it. I haven't seen it. I promise. I haven't looked at it. We're going to look at this shit together. Hopefully I don't get a copyright and we'll see what's happening. Let me see what y'all have to say. So you telling fanboys to go to blue. Oh, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'll do that. Hit the Tyson bell. Okay, hold on. Let me get my black 2 sugars. Blue Blood's my brother, by the way. That was diabolical. Okay. All right. All right. Listen. Let's get started. I want to say this too. I want to say this when we get started. Okay. Rest in peace, Livingston Bramble. Bramble passed away right after George Foreman. Lightweight fighter back in the day. He beat Boom Boom Mancini. Rest in peace, Livingston Bramble. All right. He ended up with not a great record. I saw when he just started. He was taking L's back to back to back. And one of those L's was to Roger Mayweather. When I heard that Bramble passed away, I was like, damn, because I loved his name, Bramble. Like Breland, like those names. I really like. And I thought of who he fought. And I was like, man, Roger Mayweather was one. And then it dawned on me. I remember the fight with Roger Mayweather. Do you understand? Do you know the significance of Bramble versus Roger Mayweather today? Do you guys know what happened? Do you guys know what happened? Tim Butler, hit the Tyson bell. Do you guys know what happened that would make his fight with Roger Mayweather relevant today? No. I got a clip for you guys. I got the receipts. Receipts, motherfucker! Check this out.
He tactically fought a smart fight, showed us the power. Now there's Jinx Morton. Now at this point, of course, Bramble isn't hurt per se, but because of the eye, I think Jinx Morton does not want to see his man suffer any permanent damage. Excellent win for Roger Mayweather, and very disappointing for Bramble.
Yeah, it really is. And that eye is really nasty. All right, let's get up to Michael Buffer now for the official word. Mike?
Ladies and gentlemen, the bout comes to an end. A corner man in Livingstone Bramble's corner entered the ring apron area. Referee Joe Cortez has to stop the bout. Officially, according to the rules of the Nevada State Athletic Commission, it is ruled a disqualification. The winner is Roger Mayweather.
So officially a disqualification rather than a technical knockout, but that is really just crossing T's and dotting I's. The fact is, Mayweather wins and wins big time.
Roger Mayweather jabs Bramble in his eye. His eye is affected, but he's not hurt. His corner man steps up onto the apron, waves it off, and is not ruled a TKO. It's ruled a disqualification because your chief second cannot step onto the apron no matter what. DQ in a fight that Roger was winning. He gets hit in his eye, go over there and steps back. His chief second steps onto the apron. And the ref sees that shit and say disqualification. Why? Because they followed the damn rules. They followed the damn rules. They followed the damn rules. Has it ever happened before? Mark Breland, Spike the hair grease. Victory, stop. Listen to me. Has it ever happened before? Yeah.
He tactically fought a smart fight, showed us the power. Now there's Jinx Morton. Now, at this point, of course, Bramble isn't hurt per se, but because of the eye, I think Jenks Morton does not want to see his man suffer any permanent damage. Excellent win for Roger Mayweather, and very disappointing for Bramble.
Yeah, it really is. And that eye is really nasty. All right, let's get up to Michael Buffer now for the official word. Mike?
Ladies and gentlemen, the bout comes to an end. A corner man in Livingston Bramble's corner entered the ring apron area. Referee Joe Cortez has to stop the bout. Officially, according to the rules of the Nevada State Athletic Commission, it is ruled a disqualification. The winner.
Now, I hear what y'all saying. It's the Nevada rules. I know. So why don't you take y'all lazy asses over to the New York State Athletic Commission and look at their rules? Same shit. They got the same rules. If you want to say, oh, I heard him say that, okay, then be studious. Walk your lazy ass over to Google. Same rules. And you want to know how we know it's the same rules? Because they said it themselves. The knee, same rules. The walk on apron, same damn rules. The Nevada State Athletic Commission said it, and they just said, hey, we missed it. Same shit. They just chalking it up as we missed it. That's the Black Two Sugars. Let me see. They pick and choose. Yep, because Floyd should have been disqualified. Roger jumped in the ring against Zab Judah, which I showed. Exactly. They pick and choose. Hey, man. Hey, same rules. All we're saying is they pick and choose. That's it. They pick and choose. So listen closely. TKO, Boxing League. ShowBizz, Dr. King tried to love somebody. This is something to learn from. This is the type of shit that pisses off boxing fans. Lamont Roach got robbed about 4 times in that situation. He got robbed of point deductions. He got robbed of knockdown. He got robbed of DQ. He got robbed of a lot of things. But here's the thing. TKO, Dana White, if you're listening, TKO Boxing League, y'all can't have that pick and choose shit. And I'm sure you see those issues, Dana White, when it comes to boxing. And I want to make this clear. Okay? Right. Teddy said, been saying that we need a federal boxing commission, 100%. But we need to make this clear. The Dana White and Turkey Al-Sheikh TKO Boxing League is separate from this. It is separate from boxing as we know it. It is its own league with its own rules. I want to make that clear because people don't get that. I've been getting DMs and everything. People don't get TKO Boxing League is its own league with its own. Now, when Turkey Al-Sheikh said that, hey, we still going to work with the commission, we still going to, when he said we, because he also said TKO is his own thing. When he said we, he was talking about Riyadh season. I know it's confusing, but that's why I said Turkey is putting himself everywhere. Riyadh season is doing all the stuff with the zone, right? Top rank, Queensberry. That's Riyadh season. He still deals with the WBC, WBO, IBF, WBA. He's still doing that, right? But then there is the TKO Boxing League that has not. It's going to have its own belt, own rules. It's a league. It's not going to be. Do y'all get it? I just want to make sure y'all get it. 100. Okay. There you go, Philo. That's all I want. Thank you, girl, for sending the vocals too. But that's all I'm saying. I want to make sure that is understood because it's hard for people because it never happened in boxing. So it's hard for people to wrap their head around. They think that, oh man, TKO, you know, they're going to have the sanctioning bodies because of what Turkey said. No, TKO is his own league. Dana made that pay scale. No, he did not. No, he did not. Dana didn't make that pay scale. Somebody claimed to know what's on Dana's mind and know the books and finances of TKO, which nobody has seen. They don't know. So they posted that and all y'all ate it up and believed it. Somebody could just say, hey, ShowBizz the adult is actually 12 years old. Y'all would be like, dang, ShowBizz, somebody said you were 12 years old. Is it true? They haven't started getting drafting boxers yet. They know they have to compete. How the hell are you going to say they dropped a low ass, popped off pay scale? Nobody would go to that. That's just people talking. All right. No one knows what's going on with my finances. Nobody knows what's going on with yours. Hey, Waverly, would you think if I just start posting out what you spend your money on, won't you be like, how the hell are you supposed to know? Just use the common sense. Use common sense. Let me see. Tank probably put a bro, definitely 12. Tank probably put a timeout clause for the fight. That's hysterical. TKO are gonna be on the zone. No, it's gonna be on Netflix. From my understanding, it's Netflix. Kind of like one FC and UFC separate. Yes. Hit the Tyson there. Okay. Yeah, put UR12, but UR12 though. Put the 12 on. Let me see the Tyson bell. Okay, so let's move on. Javante Tank Day. I mean, not Javante. Terrence Crawford said about Javante. I want to make this clear too, because this is what everyone sent me. Like I said, listening and comprehending is extremely important. Somebody said that Terrence Crawford said that Tank Davis is too cocky to be on his undercard. He did say that, but that's not what he was saying, because that's not all he was saying. All right. I want this to be clear, because people will grab that, then try to get irritated. People want to find a reason to be irritated. All right. So they would grab something, even if they know it's twisted, they would grab it, help twist it even more just to be pissed off about it, because people like being angry. Why? Because life can suck. All right. Let me see. Can you please give my 6-year-old son Truce a shout out? He loves your Taco Tuesday. Love you, boy. I love you, brother. Thank you so much, man. 6 years old. Oh, man. About to rule the world soon. Long as it's sports betting is going to be fixed. But then don't watch it. And don't believe in it. But check out what Crawford had to say. Check this out.
I mean, I'm sure there is no co-main event yet, but can we say Shakur is the co-main event on your night? Could we see him against Tank? Could we see Keyshawn Davis on the same card? What's the undercard going to look like?
I don't know. It's going to be crazy. It should be crazy. You know, Crawford and Canelo. I'm pretty sure.
Shakur and Tank?
Yeah, that would be dope. But you know,
I think that's the day the sports world stops, right?
Yeah.
If we get a super card of that caliber.
If Tank was not so cocky to be on a Terrence Crawford undercard, that would be dope. But I don't see Tank taking a backseat to no fighter, because he'll think it's the Tank show. So I don't know, but it should be a good undercard.
There is no fat on that statement. There is nothing to be mad at. When I saw the anger in my DMs, like, ShowBizz, you got to make a video about this. ShowBizz, you sleeping on this. I listened and was like, there is no fat on that. I want to say this first and foremost. Terrence Crawford in that interview is looking like the blackest. It's looking like the blackest black man who have ever lived. That t-shirt, that fro, he has a Huey P. Newton fro with a Fred Hampton beard. He looks like the cover of a Pete Rock album. Hold on real quick. This man here, you can't say he ain't sitting there looking like this, bro. This brother looks like that brother was, oh, mercy, mercy me. All things ain't what they used to be. Oh. That brother there looked like the most brotherest brother. hey, hold on, let me see. I was proud of him. Bud looking like a 70s R&B singers with that. For that brother looked like an Isley brother. That brother looked like he should be with the Commodores or something. But a little bit, he looked tough. He looked like he dodged Vietnam, like he dodged the draft. He dodged the draft. Y'all can't tell me that brother ain't dodged the draft. Now Hold on, let me see what y'all have to say. He dodged the draft. Hell, you can't convince me otherwise. Dr. King tried to love so man. Big Bud fan, if he didn't talk like he was falling asleep, whisper. I know he talked like. It's like, brother, are you trying to seduce me? Let me see. It had a proper promoter. He could have been huge. More, I know, and more activity. But listen, hold on. Let me see what y'all have to say. What is crazy? Turkey could easily fix the fights for his guys. Yeah, if he wanted to. Yeah, but his guys have been losing on point because he understands that his brand is over the fighters. He puts on great fights, Dr. King. You get what I'm saying? That's why I tell you guys, being a fanboy hurts my business. Because it's my brand to give it to you guys straight. Pause. Matter of fact, I'm not even going to finish. That was so pause that I can't even finish the conversation. Let me see. Then in US, UK, you got sus stuff and bad decisions happening. Yeah. 100%. Okay. Anyway, there was no fat on that statement is what I'm trying to say. Because he said if he wasn't too cocky to be on Tank on a Terrence Crawford undercard, yeah, he ain't going to be on no undercard with you as a fighter. No way. Tank Davis is sending me this video as if they're against it. What Tank Davis fanboys think that he's right or he's wrong? Think that Tank would want to be on a Terrence Crawford undercard? No way in hell. Number two, he said he wouldn't want to take a back seat to nobody because he'll feel like it's his event, meaning Canelo too. Terrence Crawford messed around and said my undercard. But Terrence Crawford as a fighter, as a pound-for-pound guy, ain't going to call it Canelo's undercard, which it would be Canelo's fight. Let's keep that a bean. It's Canelo versus Crawford. It ain't Crawford versus Canelo. All right. But still, with that said, Crawford ain't going to say that. Plus, Crawford and Tank got their beef. Tank ain't going to be under Terrence Crawford. No way. But he's saying he wouldn't want to take a backseat to nobody, let alone me. There was no fat in that statement. I don't know why y'all hit me up acting like he looks like a gang member from the 70s that will pull out a razor blade. Yeah. And say what's up to you the next day. See, gangsters back in the day, they mess around, cut you, beat you up or whatever. Y'all be cool the next day. Let me see. What is crazy? Turkey could easily fit. Oh yeah. Okay. Let's move on. Bud up there, I'm black, y'all, and I'm blickety black, and hey, yo, bro, that dude there, check him out. There's more. I'm proud of him. Check out what he has to say about his legacy.
And how do you think this fight will impact your legacy in boxing history when it's all said and done if you beat Canelo Alvarez?
Yeah. Well, I'm not going to say if, I'm going to say when. When I beat Canelo Alvarez, I think I'm going to be, top 3, pound for pound, best fighters ever. I think Canelo is up there with the all-time greats too. I already look at myself as an all-time great, but to move up essentially 3 weight classes, and dethrone soon to be undisputed 168 champion without even stepping foot in that weight class or the weight class below is like some Henry Armstrong stuff. It's gonna be amazing. Like they always say, you never see a great small guy beat a great big guy. And I want to change that narrative.
No fat on that statement. He said when he beats Canelo, he'll be top 3. I don't think so, but I'll put him top 5 though. I'm gonna explain to you what I mean. I'm gonna explain to you what I mean. Afro Bud biggest hit was called I'm sorry Errol. That's funny as hell. I'm tired of the GOAT conversation like pound for pound. Oh, I get it. To be honest, Bud beats Canelo, then he's in the conversation amongst many others. Exactly. But business wise, it would break so many records. It would, but that's not the pride wise, That's something I'm happy Shakur doesn't have. Top 3 is crazy talk though. But he'll be in like top 25 all time. Okay, or something. Okay, many of the other greats did just as many things as. Okay, Matt. Okay, listen to what I'm trying to say. Damn, top 5 is not. Okay, I know. Okay, I'm right and you're right and I'm right. He's not top 5, but he's top 5. Let me tell you what I mean. I think I tried to explain it before, but I don't think as many people were listening. All right, so let me try again, and I'm going to fumble it again. All right, but give me the floor for a minute. As far as accomplishments, no, he will not be top 5. There's 2. He will not be over Sugar Ray Leonard. No way in hell. He wouldn't be over Jack Johnson. As far as he wouldn't be great enough. And hold on. Let Biz cook real quick, Matt. If he wins, that nobody has done that. Okay, Charles Baker, but listen to what I'm saying. A lot of times, and I was talking to Teddy Atlas about this, and I asked him, I said, the environment, the era of where a lot of these fighters existed and how they moved, does that help define their greatness, not just their abilities? So if you take another fighter, you put them in that era, would they be as great? He said, absolutely, you're right. You cannot beat out the fact of or the things that Jack Johnson did. Terrence Crawford is not in a type of era or environment. It is a far softer era now. Let's keep that real. All right. Where he has the opportunity to sit in front of thousands of racist white people during the nation's holiday and knock out their champion Jim Jeffries and smile about it when he got death threats. If you beat him, we're hanging you. He beats him up, knocks him out, and leaves with this white woman with gold teeth in his mouth in their fast car. You can't do anything greater than that. So I get it. He won't be a top 5 when it comes to accomplishments. That's impossible. But what I'm saying is, if he beats Canelo Alvarez under these circumstances, if he beats him, I will have to really consider a lot when it comes to him in a matchup against anybody. If he beats Canelo and y'all ask me, Hagler versus Terrence Crawford, I got to think about it. Right now, it's no thinking. I think Hagler whips his ass. But if he beats Canelo and you say Terrence Crawford versus Sugar Ray Robinson, I got to think about it. Terrence Crawford versus Leonard, I got to think about it, bruh. If he beats Canelo, practically coming from 147, starting off at lightweight, and he beats Canelo, undisputed 168, I don't give a damn who y'all bring up. I got to think about it. Pacquiao, Floyd, Henry Armstrong. I got a lot to think about. That's the black 2 sugars. Facts. Big facts. I'm not talking about Floyd versus Canelo. He whipped Canelo's ass. But let's keep it real. This is a different Nello. This is experienced champion 168 who had fought at 175, knocked somebody out at 175 Nello. After being schooled by Floyd. There's nothing Terrence Crawford can show him. And if Terrence Crawford beats this man at 38 years old, jumping up weight classes, I don't give a damn who y'all mention. I got to think about it. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'll be like, I don't know. That is top 5 conversation as far as boxing ability. Let me see, because Canelo is from third best era of boxing. Bud beating him is great as Bud possibly be, making Bud not top 5, but kind of top. Yeah, he's not top 5, but top 5. He's not top 5, but top 5. Same goes for Usyk. No, I don't agree. Let me see. I think this is different. You remember when Bud had that encounter with Spence in a hotel? Yeah, and he was clowning. If you had brought that out at press conference, he would be. I told you, King. Terrence Crawford is a far more likable, entertaining person when it's candid. When you say, hey, we're about to sit down and here's an interview. 5, 4, 3, 2. We got Terrence Bud Crawford here. That not everybody rise to that, right? That's just not him. But if you see him on the court or playing football or wrestling or at a cookout, the guy is amazing. He's hysterical. There's a huge difference when it comes to Terrence. Okay. I agree with you, Biz. Where do y'all rank this Nello today and all time? He's definitely top 50, right? So, that's rough. I don't know. Probably top 30. Probably top 30. Top 15? No. No, I don't got Canelo top 15. Not top tier, yes, 100%. But if your point is, then why would beating Canelo throw him up there? It's like, where will you rank John Ruiz? Greatest heavyweights of all time, pound for pound. Not much. But Roy that's ridiculous. Okay, so let me see. Now, when he said top 3, check out his top 3 list. Check this out.
You mentioned top 3. We got to find out who's the other 2 who you think are going to be on that list for you.
I think Sugar Ray Robinson and Ali. I think those 2 is stamp. Ali and Sugar Ray Robinson. I don't think them spots will ever be taken.
Absolutely true. He knows the top 3, and those top 3. That's the top 3, no matter what. Muhammad Ali, Sugar Ray Robinson, and Henry Armstrong. He knows this. Everyone knows this. And it's great that he's a historian like that he knows. Muhammad Ali, Sugar Ray Robinson, and Henry Armstrong, that's the top 3. It is what it is. They ain't moving. Let me see. ShowBizz, you tripping. Canelo top 10. No, you just not smart. You're not smart enough. You know what I mean? You just don't know. I mean, that's not your problem. You don't know enough. You get what I'm saying? It's like you're limited by your lack of knowledge. We just named 3. So now Canelo got to be top 10. You're screwed. He didn't say Sam Langford. He didn't say Jack Johnson yet. He didn't say Willie Pep. He didn't say none of those guys yet. I don't even want to take you to school. But that just lets you know. I mean, Sugar Ray Leonard, that just lets you know. Floyd Mayweather, Manny Pacquiao. So you say show you tripping, but you know what I mean? You just expose yourself for many mental flaws that you have. You know what I'm saying? So you shouldn't even start. See, I wouldn't have had to put you out there like that, but you start off saying show you tripping. If you was like, yo, brother, I don't agree. I think Canelo's top 10. I'm like, I feel you. But when you start like that, that's now, I got to show you that your brain doesn't work. Biz, name me 5 Fall of Famers that Bud beat without hesitating. I can't. I don't even think he beat 5 Hall of Famers. He never carried the sport. Right. Never did. Never heard nobody, the Bud era. I'm just saying. Yeah, I mean, that's all you're doing is just saying. Yeah, because I already said that as far as accomplishments go, I wouldn't have them in top 5. So I don't know what you're saying. Should we be sold more though? Bud couldn't be impressive at 154 where Virgil dominated Madrimov. Bud is older than Canelo and should have moved up on weight a long time ago. Okay. To show his skill resume is weak for a great. Yeah. Once again, y'all missing the part when I said that as far as accomplishments go, he's not in top 5, probably top 50, I think y'all keep missing that part. So y'all arguing a thing that I've already said. It's like y'all having a hard. It's just it's a concept thing that you guys don't get. It's kind of like it's kind of like Lamont Roach giving Javante a hard fight. Yeah, how great is Lamont Roach? I don't know, but when he fought him, that was tough, bro. It's just that conversation. As far as a fighter with his hands and what you see him do, this man, Terrence Crawford, against anybody. If he beats Canelo, this man, Terrence Crawford, against anybody, I got to think. Now, when you talk about accolades and stuff like that, I wouldn't rank him in top. Y'all get it. My point is he deserves the credit for beating him. Oh, 100%. 100%. Canelo, Carmelo, Donatello, Bud, and 5. Also, if Bud had his prime in Turkey era, his resume would be much better. 100%. He was kept out of the 147 mix for a long, long time. Yeah. There'll be a lot of people that wouldn't be as great as you think, I'm sure. That's why I said we're gonna find out season. I don't know how a lot of these how good these fighters really are. If that's what, like you said, if he beats Canelo Alvarez, it makes you rethink. Man, if this guy was at 147 and was getting opportunities, he would have had those people on the resume. So when you say his accomplishments, a lot of it is politics. You know what I mean? Let me see. If Canelo moved back up and beat Bivol and defeated Benavidez, then maybe Canelo top 10. I still don't see him. I don't see him top 10 fighter. People have done more than what you said. Intro, super live. Thank you so much. Let me see. Crawford might do the same thing Bivol did to him. Crawford might do the same thing Bivol did to. Crawford might do to Canelo what Bivol did to. That's what I'm saying. He's a light heavyweight. That's very hard to say that a welterweight would do the same thing that a light heavyweight did. Naoya Inoue in the light heavyweight division is the best boxer right now, better than Tank, Canelo, and Bud skill wise. You think so? Okay. Let me see. Everyone lost their minds. Bud's gonna skip 160 for 168 and best Canelo. He couldn't skip 160 to 168 and beat John Ryder. Madrimov, Rick, Bud, guys, really. That's why that's how I feel. If he were to win under those circumstances, do you understand? We're saying if, Rome. If Bud wins with everything you said, because it's highly unlikely he would beat Canelo. It is highly unlikely. Let me see. Canelo barely top 5 Mexican. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if he's top 5 Mexican fighter, bro. And top 25, not really for all time, brother. But like I said, their knowledge isn't great enough. Is Canelo ranked higher than Julio Cesar Chavez? No. Greatness? No. Because I heard it. I went to the Canelo fight with Charlo. I heard what the crowd did when Chavez showed up. He's greater. Is he a better fighter skill-wise than Canelo? Probably not. But is he a more difficult matchup? All those are great questions. But he's not greater. Chavez is greater because I heard it. I heard his greatness. If Inoue moved up to 130, 135 and stopped Tank, would that be the level of a Canelo win for Crawford or no? No. Because we saw Tank fall to the draw against Lamont Roach. Canelo, on the other hand, like Tank, he did go up to 140 though. So that's kind of Canelo going to, but Tank hasn't jumped up the weight classes Canelo has. He hasn't done what Canelo has done, right? He's not unified, let alone been undisputed. You know what I mean? No, it's not the same thing. But I'm with you, Biz. I'm putting the house on Nello. Yeah. I'm putting everything I got on Nello. Okay. Let's move forward. Crawford is talking about his future. Is he going to retire or not? We're not even close to done with this show, so we got to move up. We're going to have to go past. But check this out.
If there's an opportunity for you to go clean up 154 in one fight, let's say either Fundora or Murtazali, if they got the other 3 belts all of a sudden, is that a fight you would want as well too, to be an undisputed?
Them options, to become a 4-weight undisputed, that's crazy, so of course them options as well. We just gotta weigh it out and just see what happens after this fight.
This guy is just a competitor. I love it. He said that he'll go back down to 154. We got to see what happens after this fight. That guy is that's what greatness is about. He is just addicted to competition. Like I said, he's definitely not trying to be undefeated because he could ride out on this whole arrow win, right? Fought Madrimov, still won. He could have done some shit like that. No, he's talking about fighting Canelo. in an age where people didn't want to lose. This guy is going up against it, 38 years old, jumping up weight classes to fight. I'm thinking Canelo beats William Skull, right? To become undisputed again. 2-time undisputed in a super middleweight division. He doesn't give a damn about, obviously, he's not thinking about his health. He's not thinking, he just thinks he could win. And to look at him, put a game plan together, and to look at his physique and look at everything he's trying to do, because he can't just put on weight and bulk up. It has to be functional. That's why it's taking him so long. He's really focused on his diet, focused on his muscles, not just being bubbly muscles that make him weigh in, but lean muscle that weighs, that's dense, but can move. So he has to be lean and 168. He has to be lean and 168. That's tough for a guy who's not naturally like that. So he has to be lean and 168. So he can keep his speed, keep his reflexes, keep all those things, and hopefully pack the type of punch that can get Canelo Alvarez's respect. There's a lot that he has to do, right? It's a lot of hard work. And I don't want anybody just chalking this up as, oh man, he's just going to get his ass whipped, without looking at the process. Even if he loses, even if he gets knocked out in the third by Canelo, look at the process, because a lot of us aren't there during those nights, those hungry moments when he's decided not to do this, but going to do this, getting up at 4 a.m. to start his day, eating those eggs and all that. All that shit is difficult. You want to know how I know? Because most of us aren't shredded wheat and ripped and living that type of life. Most of us getting McDonald's when we want, sit down, drink alcohol on the weekends, all the stuff that this man has given up, all the stuff that is our vices that we can do willy-nilly because we're not going to fight for our lives. This guy is doing all this at a very, he's giving up a lot that people aren't willing to do. And so I can't help but to commend him for it. Though I think Canelo Alvarez would probably knock him out, right? I felt his punch. It ain't like Canelo ain't swatting. So I think Canelo knocks him. Still, I'm like, that's insanity what he's trying to do. I just think it's great. I think it's great. Let me see. It's the power for me that makes me worry for Bud. Well, what gets me is the timing, accuracy, and speed for Canelo. If Canelo was just a big, strong guy like Berlanga, that's one thing. But he's skillful, head movement, speed. It's all of that that's getting me. That's killing me. Right? When I touched his shoulder, when I'm looking at Canelo, I'm like, this guy is a functional tank. He has head movement, and that's killing me. That is killing me. I wish if he was just a big, strong dude, that'd be different. And that's still a problem. But to be that skillful, head movement, when people say that Terrence Crawford is more skillful, I got to think about it. I do. I watched Terrence Crawford fight. I watched him fight. And I watched Canelo fight. And I look at two guys who people say are the same size. And Canelo practically jumping up these weight classes way before Terrence Crawford. And going up against these giants and bam, and bam. And he fought the Amir Khans, the Floyd Mayweathers, the Trout, the Jermell Charlos. He fought the Lara. So he fought those guys too, Triple G. And then, damn, bruh. Kovalev, Bivol, Berlanga, Caleb Plant, a big, slick Caleb Plant, Billy Joe Saunders. It's not like, wow. I lived in Mexico for a bit. They always say Julio Cesar Chavez when I ask who was better. Yep, Mexican boxing fans are very clued up on boxing. Yeah, 100%, bro. 100%. He's great. You need to put 10-time volume on Bud. Yeah, that I'm telling you, it's very hard. It's very difficult for us to listen, especially if you're driving. You're like, listen, show, just I can't wait for you to explain what he said because I can hear the ASMR. I've been watching George Foreman in his prime fights. He had great time. He did, and he was on his toes too. I'm late. What's your take on Garcia versus Garcia? I don't have a take right now. In Bud mind, he's still 26. I know. Let me see. I know I am repeating myself, but it's crazy that the same Bud falling asleep to his own voice. There is the same Bud that trash talk Charlo between rounds while whooping Spence. I'm telling you, bro. It's like I'm funny, but if you say ShowBizz, tell a joke, I'm not funny. I've heard people, hey, ShowBizz, hey man, hey, tell that joke. I can't. It has to be like candid, like when I'm doing it right now, right? If we do this live tour, I may not write anything because I think I'm funnier off the cuff. Let me see. I give Skull a better chance than Crawford. That's not a bad take. Biz, I just want to say you and PBD has impacted me. Love you, boy. I'm not too sure, Biz. If that's true, he would have dominated 154 and then sold everyone that he could possibly beat Nello at 168. He's not taking the risk of losing for the Nello fight. But here's the thing, Big Mo. You're saying what you need to convince you. He already got the fight. Right? I mean, there's a lot of things I would want him to do to convince me too. But that doesn't mean he's not doing what I said. Another thing is, how much time you think he got? He's already 38. The Canelo versus Crawford fight would not be sellable at all if he did all that. Fight Canelo at 40. It's over with. So you have to keep in mind time. You have training camps. You got fights to build up. If he went through 154 by the time he got to Canelo and then go to 160, and it ain't like he's 26 years old. He's 37. By the time he gets to Canelo will probably be done fighting. It'd take him 2 years to do that. He already fight once a year. He fights 4 times, whatever. By the time you get to Canelo fighting Bivol at 175. It ain't happening. This is the only moment. He had to jump and do it. If you want to be realistic. Let me see. All of that grind is why I hate when people disrespect these fighters. They have no idea of what it takes to be great at the level of Bud or any of those boys. Oh, 100%. 100%. Because, listen, even that rap intro that I had, do you know how much I was doing to get that done? How many hours it took? From when I wrote it all the way to, do you know how many hours it took for those little 2 minutes? You know what I mean? That's a song. That's a 2-minute song. What if I'm fighting Canelo? Okay, all right, everybody. Let's move forward. We're done with the Crawford bit. Check out what Cris Eubank Sr. had to say. And this really sums it all up.
If you are taking breaks in between, you've already lost. People aren't going to remember you. And you will never be as good as you could be if you stayed on the job. Gladiating is not like other vocations. It's certainly not a sport. If you think of it as a life and death thing, you'll reach the heights. But if you think of it as a game, you'll get beat.
That's real. If you're boxing, I always bring that up. If you're boxing like the sport against a guy who's fighting you, eventually you'll lose against those guys. You have to have the mindset of a killer, of a warrior, of a gladiator. You do. That's why they say people don't play boxing. You can't play boxing. If you go about it as let me get this bread and it's a sport, you're going to have you ain't going to reach greatness. You ain't going to reach greatness unless what's my name? Now we're talking. When it comes down to it and a guy is trying to break your face, and you're trying to score points, you ain't going to reach the level of a Sugar Ray Leonard, who is a absolute warrior. The thing is, he had the face that you can wrap your product around. So then he had both. He was like the perfect thing. So was Muhammad Ali. But Cris Eubank, he knows this. That's why you got to listen to him. He knows this because you saw what he did, his fight with Michael Watson. He understand, and he hate that he had to go there, but he had to. Michael Watson was whooping his ass. I mean, it's blood, sweat, and tears. It's life or death in there. All right, that's the Black Two Sugars. Let me see. Big up, Eubank Senior, man, credible character. That guy's something else, and that's what I'm saying. This is why I don't hate. This is why I don't hate, because of now. You look at him and be like, that's something else. I spent so many years hating that guy. Right? I spent so many years hating that guy. Like everybody who's talking about Big George now, how great he was, and you getting all these things, he's gone. He can't hear you, right? But I remember how he was treated by the bros back in the day. I remember that like yesterday. I saw on X, Riddick Bowe kissed George Foreman on the forehead, right? He said, man, I've been wanting to do this, and he kissed him on his forehead. The way people were talking about that, calling George Foreman like, he like a coon in a suit for the man, allowing Riddick Bowe to kiss him on the forehead. I remember what people would call George. I remember what people would call Kobe. Now that he's gone, you see the praise. So that's why I don't hate. That's why I'm like, I'm not going to spend that much time hating somebody, bro. I'm not going to spend it. I would criticize, but ultimately wanting the best out you. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Connor will receive a parliamentary as a man. Very often you got to wait till you are no longer here to get your respect. 100%. Yeah, I know. Agree. We got to pay the respects now. That's what I always do. That's why. But nowadays you can't love. They call it glazing. If you love, they call it glazing. It's about taking from you and making your life suck as much as possible while you're here. Then when you're gone, then here comes the glaze. How much? I hate that. How much does that help? Right? How much does that help? I remember my ex-wife. She said something extremely potent that changed my whole life. If you hear, love you, girl. She said something extremely potent that changed my life. Right? She was depressed or stressed out in our relationship. And I said, but I love you, though. I love you. And she said, if you treat me like this, loving me, I'd rather you don't. Glaze, treat me nice. Like me. Forget the whole love thing. If that's how you rock loving, forget that. Like me. Forget loving me. Like me. Man, you know I always had love for you, Biz. I ain't hear it. I ain't hear it. Listen, I get comments and people say, man, that was shit. You ain't this. And I just like, man, I'm sorry for disappointing you. But you know, it's all good, Biz. You never disappoint me. I'm a big fan. Why did you start off with that? Why did you come and just, you know what I mean, try to attack first? Why wasn't it love first? Like, then you can't. It's like, I can't. Listen, don't have love for me then if that's how you talk to me, brother. Let me see. Newbie question. Sorry, Biz. I'm 6'1", 192, mostly muscle. How those boxers from 200 plus shred and squeeze into one. Hey, listen, bro. I asked that question. You just wait until I asked that question. Pretty much they were just saying it's water weight. And if you can't lose the weight, you shouldn't be fighting at 168 anyway. If you gotta lose muscle, you shouldn't. Bro, your ex cooked you, man. Bro, I got cooked. She said, if that's love, then don't. Okay. Let's move forward. Felicia, you feel me, Felicia? Let me see. Let's move forward. Oh, okay. Fun times. Here's a nah.
Wendy Peppercorn.
Knockout.
I'm a first-time buyer. I never have owned golf cart garage. That's why I'm a little bit. No, I'm telling you, like I said, we bought a brand new. We even have a spot right here to put a radio. It's a glove compartments you can put in here. Like I said, everything is good to go. No issues at all. To turn it on, it's fast, so be careful when you hit it. You'll hit the garage. Oh my God! Come on, man. That's my wife's call. Man. Hit me. Man, no. I'm sorry.
Riding off into the wind. I feel myself changing personalities again. My body is a wonderland. Call me Alice. My name means princess. I'm building this palace. You've been waiting on me all day. Well, I'm here at last. You know the Mad Hatter? Yeah, that's my other alias.
Nobody's moving. He's tapping. He's tapping. He's tapping out. Just choke him out. Oh, he's done.
I'll table.
So needs it. I'm good. It took me a second. I don't know if he's playing that one off right there or if he is.
Oh, no. Oh, shit. Come on, Lucky.
Knockout. That's what that fool get. Gonna lay his head on the He was thinking though, I hope he gotta take a few off. 230. And I'm gonna tell you this. I know Hope Girl ain't got bars. Listen to me. I know she ain't got bars. But this is the third video of hers I've put out. She keeps going into ciphers, bro. Listen, dog. There gotta be a level of I see you. This girl keep trying. And she only got nerdy bars. Alice in Wonderland and shit. She only got nerdy bars, and her bars ain't hitting on shit. Let me tell you, she would be my best friend. Why? Heart. She got heart. She would bail you out of jail. If the cops pull you over, she'd be like, what you pull us over for? Bruh, that girl, if she got $5 and you need 10, she'll give you her 5 and go find the other 5. That's the black two shuckers. That girl got heart. If you her man, you are good. And that's the black two sugars. Just go with her to cosplay every so often. Harry Potter, watch-alongs. Just go with her there every so often and you good. But other than that girl, she's a bottom chick. Princess Balls, right? She's a bottom chick. Okay, everybody. Charles Baker, Around the Ring.
Niggas be acting like they can't get it, man.
Yeah,
they can't get it, man.
Despite what I've been through, I'm better than I've ever been. Scars on my heart can't be covered by my arrogance. I'm a flawed human like the rest of us, cool nigga. My home life wasn't nice, so I went to school bitter, mad at the world. So I was looking for a reason to swing on a nigga, cause I pledged my allegiance. Shook up with a few, but not everybody knew that black was a banger. Stood close to the danger.
Niggas be acting like they can't get it, man.
Yeah,
they can't get it, man.
Hey, so I'll tell you, said, let me speak to the manager, boss. Hey, listen. I want to say this. All right. 2 things about Around the Ring. Okay. 1, that Keyshawn versus De Los Santos is nothing to sneeze at. That Keyshawn Davis ain't nothing to sneeze at, bro. Let's keep that a bean. Keyshawn's talking about fighting De Los Santos. They talking about fighting each other. They're working on it. That is nothing to sneeze at. Because De Los Santos can swat. He's athletic, and he's going to leave here with something. And Keyshawn has no problems. I want to fight. Like, that's a wild dude. But with Bomac in his corner, the guy, he's doing nothing but getting better and better. With him not getting the fights that he wants, all that does is make this guy get better and better. By the time you fighting, and I'm talking to Tank, by the time you fighting, brother, there'll be no questions. There'll be no question marks. By the time you mess around fight Frank Martin, by the time you fighting, bro, watch. He gonna mess around, get experience after experience. And I want to say this too. That card, that weekend, May 2nd, May 3rd, May 4th, may be the greatest boxing weekend of all time. May 2nd, Friday, you have the 3 kings on that card, the Ryan Garcia, Teofimo Lopez, Devin Haney. The next day, you have Canelo Alvarez fighting William Skull to recapture Undisputed, with the Bacoli fight on the undercard with Efe Ajagba, and you got Jaime Magia versus Sarase rematch. And then on Sunday, you have Inoue fight. I don't know if I've not to say that that is amazing. That's a lot of boxing stardom from Friday to Sunday. Friday to Sunday. I don't think I've ever seen a weekend like that. I mean, if there has been one, let me know. Our community, and that right there, that's Riyadh season. You get what I'm saying? That's Riyadh season. That's different than TKO. Our community went hard, one foreman because he waved the U.S. flag. Yep, 1968. Yep, 3 days after John Carlos and Tommy Smith stood there on the podium and raised the black anthem, right? And George Foreman raised the fist after the flag. He waved the flag, right? And then he raised his fist afterwards. They never look at the raised fist. They only look at the flag. Let me see. Shouts out to the War Room and Biz under that. That's the media. And Biz, the undisputed. Love you, boy. Dr. King tried to love somebody. Isn't it wild to think that Fanboys wouldn't be Fanboys if their favorite fighter was with a different promotion company? Yep. Like how nuts is that? 100%. 100%. It's a lot. It's a lot. You know, Fanboys aren't even about the fighter or anything. It's just they're going to attach themselves to anything that makes them feel better about their current situation. And let me tell you, if you just better your current situation, you won't be attached to anybody. You know, he lost, cool, because you're busy doing you, right? That's why I said life sucks. You know what I mean? Well, not life for everybody, but life can suck, right? So if you are on the wrong side of life, it's like, yo, I need something to brighten up my day, but you do it. Because then you wouldn't put so much on somebody else to do it for you. It wouldn't hurt so much if they lost, and then you start attacking everybody online and want to share their home address and call them names. And man, that has nothing to do with Tank. That has nothing to do with Devin Haney. That's something going on. There's something going on. Let me see. Thoughts on main event start time for Canelo 6 a.m. That's great. That's great. Because that is absolutely great. Because everybody was complaining about fight cards in Saudi Arabia being too early. So they said, well, we'll do it at 6 a.m. so we can see the fight, prime time in the States. They talking about 6 a.m. over there so we can see it prime time in the States. And people complain about that too. I don't want it prime time in the States. They ain't gonna get their money over there. Say, I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. Let me tell you something. Did you like my little vid on XBiz? Oh my God, that was hysterical. If you who I think you are, that was hysterical. Because you look like you were about to spit some KRS-One bars, and you just came out. Oh my, you're beautiful. That was the funniest shit ever. I died. I was waiting to see what you were going to say. I died. If that's who I think it. Okay, but just an example of twisted fanboyism, right? You actually have people asking me what effect you think it will have on the fighters. It's on them. I don't give a shit. It's on them. They now that they know it's 6 a.m. Here's another thing, bro. It tends to have a worse effect when it's prime time over there. I've been over there. So you put them on their natural clock, it may work better for them if you put them on their natural clock, because it takes weeks to get accustomed to that. So you got 6 a.m. over there. It's not like their body adjusted. So it may be better for the fighter. They're trying to figure this out. But another thing is, it's not my responsibility for what's going on with it. It's not my responsibility. Now you know it. They didn't spring it on you. You know months in advance that it's at 6 a.m. So you do what it takes, right? That's not on me. You know what effect will making weight have on the fighters. You know what it takes. My thing is pay for the fight, watch it. That's my. But another thing that confuses me. I'm at work, but I had to tune in the show and support. Love you, boy. Another thing that confuses me. You have people who say, "Hey, ShowBizz, do you think it's financially profitable for Turkey Al Sheik to put so many superstars on one card because he's losing money. Again, I don't care. All I know is I'm paying for a product that I like at half the price. That's all I know. Let me tell you what I mean. If a high-class restaurant charges $100 a plate, then a new restaurant opens up and the food is twice as good with a bigger menu. And instead of $100 a plate, it's $50 a plate. Not once would I think, man, maybe they should raise the prices again and have a shorter menu because I don't know if they're profiting. I'm like, shh, because food twice as good, more food, more selections for half the price. And I'm talking about, man, you know what, man, charge me like they do. Charge me $100 and give me less food. What the hell is going on around here? What the hell? Let me see. Biz, can you please we only do this in boxing. Can you please make a Discord for? I've made a few of them. It's just not working out. I don't know what's going on. Izzo is my favorite Jay-Z song ever. Thanks for that. Love you, boy. Oh man, that's dope. That's dope. That's one of my favorites too. I remember when it came out, I thought it was like the greatest rap song ever. Hey, big bro, W Stream, did you happen to see that email about a cameo boxing film for my college thesis? I did, but I'm doing so much. I have to really find out the times to do it. At the time, when I'm working on, hopefully I get to announce this soon. But right now I'm working very hard to do something very aggressive. So I'll hit you up once I get past that. See, it's mid-April. Yeah, see, that's a lot. A great analogy. Brother, for hit the Tyson bell. You get what I'm saying? I don't only in boxing, they be like, nah, man, you got to spread that shit out and don't have one fantastic card for less money. Spread it out and charge the way we've been charging. And they only say that because, hey, we don't want that being too good because I'm fanboying another promotion company. Like, wait, what? Yes. I know I pay more money for that. I know I pay more money for that. But I want to stay true to what I like. So don't make it cheaper and twice as good. Don't do that. Because I want to stick to it. Was like, okay, but just do that on your own. Let me see. Okay. So one of the things that was brought up was Xander Zayas versus Fundora. Check this out.
No face-offs. Yes, of course. Didn't want to do face-offs. It's all right. Part of it. We'll get it going. Yeah.
And I just wanted to, do a little face-off just to have a little idea of what he looks like in front of me. He actually didn't seem that tall. Obviously, he is taller than me, but didn't seem as taller.
He's not as tall as you thought. Was that the first time you guys met?
Yes, that was the first time we've seen each other in person. So I thought he was going to be a bit taller than what he actually was in front of me. But his sister, Gabriela Fundora, said that there was no need to do a face-off.
That was a little stab. His little sister said there was no need to do a face-off, so he ain't do it. That was a little stab. But I want to say this too. Xander Zayas, I thought he was going to be taller. I'm looking at you face-to-face, like eyeball with his nipples. I thought he was going to be a little taller than that. He got his right nipple in your face. That brother was every bit of the height I expected. Yeah, he like Xander Zayas is short. Number 2, or number 3. I think I got Xander Zayas in that fight, though. I think his athleticism going to pay off, especially with his punching power. and he can reach him. Let me see. Dr. King tried to love somebody. Boxing fanboys want to pay $80 a card to watch their favorite fighter have a gimme fight because the other guys are no risk, no risk. Yeah, it's really, they just want to see somebody else come up, right? Even if it's on their behalf, right? It's like if my favorite fighter win, I win, but you actually don't. Well, if my favorite fighter win, I feel better about my current condition. You feel better about it, but your current condition didn't improve. That's why you keep relying on that fighter to give you those good feels. It's the reason why you have fanatics and face paint, and you're at the football game going, ah! And they're crying when they lose. It's like, dude, what is going on here? That has nothing to do with you, but it does. And it's like, why? And I'm talking about grown, now as a kid, of course, but I'm talking about grown men are doing this. It has a lot to do with you have to just better your condition. And that takes a lot of effort. It does, because it's almost, like I said, it's bigger than boxing. It's the way the system is set up, it's set up against you. Listen, dude, you have very little time to get a decent meal. And now a decent meal is becoming harder and harder to even find, period. Because how the meals are grown and prepared and made is already filled with steroids and all kinds of chemicals and shit like that. You know what I mean? It's almost impossible not to be obese, right? So, I mean, you got that, but then you can't even find opportunity to do that. So you want to pick up some fast food to feed your family, a bucket of chicken that got grease and shit and fries with a biscuit that tastes like heaven, but makes you feel like hell. So after you work and then you eat, you feel like hell. Then you have an argument. You ain't got time to think of a concept that betters your condition. And then it happens over and over and over and over again. It's a very, very difficult hamster wheel. You got to have the strength of Goliath to even get off of it. Like I had to literally wake up in the morning and be like, I quit. Let me see. You got to spread it out is kind of crazy. Oh, shit. That was false. LOL. All right, I feel it. It wouldn't be in person, just a mock video for like 2-5 minutes. But for sure, no worries. Okay. All right, brother. Thank you, brother. Fanboys are not loyal too. You remember how hard they fell off Wilder train the first? Yeah, because they took it personally. You did me wrong, bro. I don't even believe in you no more. Who has the next pair of balls I can jump on? Let me see. Out of the 4 champs at 154, who you think? Who do I think is the best? Probably Fundora. I ain't gonna lie to you. Okay. Wait, hold on. Terrence Crawford at 150, but he said I don't even know. Is he at 150? He ain't at 150. I know he a champ at 154, but he ain't 150. Okay. Let's check out what Cam had to say about Richardson Hitchins, and then we'll do the last thing, which is watch this horror film together. So
we got a message for Richardson Hitchins. I see you soon. I know you're going to get a little bit of confidence from today, but you ain't anything like that. So very soon, I'll come back to New York, come back to Las Vegas. I'll take your belt. I know you hate that 10 pound with IBF, so it's going to be great for me. Let's go. You better not run. Fight me like he did today.
He said he's going to go to New York and Vegas. All right, you gotta break some stuff down here. He's going to New York and Vegas to fight Richardson Hitchins. First of all, that means he has exhausted all his branding when it comes to Australia. Seriously, right? He was not leaving Australia. He was fighting in Australia, but he exhausted all of that. The numbers didn't look good against Wiley. Okay, so he's going to come back to the States, right? Get to the bag. Fine. Another issue is they're talking about June 21st. Well, I also heard that that's the date for the rematch for Gervonta Tank Davis and Roach. That's going to be rough. So it would have to be on the undercard, but that wouldn't be they're not PBC. This is rough. My thing is, even if Roach and Tank rematch isn't on the 1st, but let's say on the 28th, that's still rough because you're going to hold your pay-per-view money unless it's not pay-per-view. If it's not pay-per-view, then fine. But if it is, nobody's going to, you only got so much money. We're just talking about how hard life can get. I'm not going to spend 2 pay-per-views that month. So it can't be pay-per-view. That's rough. We got to figure out the dates. You got to figure out the dates. Kambosos versus Teofimo is a fight I want to see again. Me too. Kambosos going to the States. Keith Foreman heading out to Australia. Crazy time. Yeah, that is crazy. That is crazy. You doubt it'd be pay-per-view. Yeah, so it can't be pay-per-view. So the thing is, why do they see June 21st? they must be, it may not be for sure that Gervonta, it can't be for sure that Gervonta has that date for the 21st. If so, they wouldn't even be talking about the 21st. I don't give a damn if it's in Vegas, New York, or wherever it is, because I'm hearing the rematch would be in Vegas. They wouldn't even be thinking about that date whatsoever. So, man, it makes you challenge if that date is real. You know, I mean, well, they said that it was rumored, but I'm just saying, you know, maybe it could be the 21st or the 28th. But they're throwing the 21st around pretty good. Okay. So everybody, are you ready? Are you ready for the watch along reaction with this horn? I haven't seen it. I'm looking forward to it. Gonna have to turn the volume up. Let me see. George is barely beating last minute replacements. Yeah, well, last minute replacements. Well, he won by a large margin, but last minute replacements aren't just tough for the last minute guy. It's also tough for the guy who had to switch on him. And Wiley is a young, hungry fighter. That was crazy. I mean, Kambosos showed a lot. If you actually watched the fight, he showed a lot. I was impressed by Kambosos. Like everybody said, that was the best they've seen him in a minute. You know, if you watch the fight. So y'all got to watch the fights, not just talk. Okay, let's check it out. Okay. All right, everybody. Let's check this out. See, Sting. They have changed the way they did this. Share screen. Okay, here we go. Butthole puckered. Yeah, the butthole is gonna be puckered, bro. Pause. The butthole is gonna be puckered, bro. All right, here we go. Hold on. Shit. Hold on. Wait. I'm terrified. Wait. I'm scared as hell. See, I don't like this, doing this live. That's not a good idea. This is not a good idea. We're going to do it like this. Is this good for y'all? No pause. I got you, Salate. You know, Salate ain't playing. Hey, y'all, is this a better angle with me in the corner? Because I'm not sure if something's going to happen in the bottom or something. Damn, bro. No. Okay. All right. Y'all ready? I'm not going to be able to see y'all comments either. Okay. This is crazy. I hate doing this shit. All right. Let's go. Oh, shit. Fuck! No, I'm not doing this.
Jada. Girl, come up here. You don't need help with me? Faye, didn't you hear me calling you?
No, I was busy.
Busy doing what?
Making breakfast.
Auntie Maple's in my closet again.
What?
Yes. Get her out of there, please.
Why do I have to do it?
Because you're my big sister.
Auntie Mabel?
Yes?
Are you okay?
Of course. I'm fixing to make some oxtails and some collard greens and some good old-fashioned cornbread. I'm going to fix it up real right. Mm-hmm.
Auntie Mabel? I'm going to take you to bed so you can rest, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, come with me.
Faye?
Yeah.
I need to show you something about these oxtails I'm finna make. Come here.
Okay.
Come closer.
No!
Come here, girl. I want everybody to know my secrets.
No.
Come down here.
Fuck you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit! Man, what the dude, see, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, man. See, oh, her voice, bruh. How normal her. Oh, that just ruined. Thanks for creeping out my entire day. Thanks for creeping out my entire day. Yeah, that hood ass smoke alarm. I know. Oh my. When she was in the closet, said, I'm gonna make some collard greens, some. See, let me tell you something. It hits hard, but as a black man, where's my brothers at? As a black man, that just hit too close. Auntie Mabel, that just hit too close. Dude, I need to see my baby. I need to see Knox in the boxes upstairs playing video games. I need to leave. Some oxtails and hey, let me tell you something. That just gave me a headache. I need to leave. If you guys want me to do more of those, just let me know. Thank you guys for showing up and showing out. ShowBizz adult. Me doing that all depends on if I catch a copyright. If I don't, let me know in the comments if you guys want me to do that more often. But that just freaked me the hell out. And I see my reflection in the TV, and I just need to go ahead and go upstairs with my son. All right, I'm out. Huh. Oh my God.